you talk about a lot of the differences, but surely there are similarities. In what ways is the book of Ephesians similar to a lot of Paul's writings in doctrine and language?
Well, I think that's a great question, Rob. And I think on close examination, what you wind up appreciating is that Paul is taking an opportunity to express some things that are latent in the earlier letters, but which he just hasn't had opportunity to develop. The whole thing about Christ's dominion over the powers that he reflects on pointedly in Colossians and then expands here in Ephesians, it's the same view of things that you have in Romans 8, where he talks about there's nothing that could separate us from the love of God in Christ, which includes the powers that are out there. The whole idea of salvation by grace through faith is the same. Christ's work of atonement is the basis for our life with God through His blood. Ephesians 1:7. The fact that we don't get a relationship through our works, but it's salvation by grace through faith, that's all one and the same. The whole project that is at the heart of Ephesians, of God bringing Jew and Gentile together in one new man at the cross, well, that is simply an explanation or explication or expounding of what he means in Romans 3:29 and 30, when he talks about God, there being only one God. There's not a God of the Jew and a God of the Gentile, but there's only one God. And He's necessarily the God who brings salvation to both kinds of people, Jews and Gentiles, one through circumcision and one through, let me look that one up, because it's such a great line. It's Romans 3:29 and 30. He says, since there is one God who will justify the circumcision out of faith and the uncircumcision through faith. Same door, different ways to get through the door, but it's the same door. In Ephesians, he has the opportunity to develop that in a way that he hadn't developed before.